Good morning, everyone. My name is Devi Jovita. I'm the VP of the User Experience Design team in Lazada. So we got so many good feedback from all the previous video that I have posted, that all of them learning a lot about user experience research and they want to apply this into their work, into their project. Okay, but in the same time, they also give me a lot of questions about, sometimes they are working in a small team and the stakeholders or their team that they're working, they don't understand the value of research, and it makes them difficult for them to do more research on their work, on their organization. So in today's video, we're gonna learn together how can we help our stakeholders, our team members to understand more the value of research. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. Please give me 1 minute. Okay, User Experience Research 101. How do we influence stakeholders the value of research? All this illustration is created by one of my colleague, Karina. So thank you so much, Karina, for making all these nice illustration. Okay, so we always have these questions, right? What exactly is the value of research, and how do we convince our stakeholders, our team members, that research is very important in the product creation or in the product iteration? Okay, so I want to share with you guys why people doesn't do research. So this is all the excuse that they always give you. First, it's too late to do research now. Like, we are already start the product development, we already start to do the design, we already start to do anything else, and it's too late to do research now. Okay, so this is the excuse that they give you, the reasons that they give you. Second, it takes too much time and resources, especially if you are from a small team or like a new organization. You don't have so much time and resources, so they will tell you these reasons. And then we already know what our users want. Okay, so if you guys are working with a business, with a brand, with a product that is already been there for quite some times, this is all the reasons that they usually tell you. Okay, we already know what our users want, our brand is already appear everywhere, and so on. Okay, so today I'm gonna share with you guys how you guys can help your stakeholders about the value of research more. Okay, first of all, will it actually take too much time to do research? Okay, it's actually not. Why? Because when you are solving the problem based on the user needs and wants, you are actually saving times for design and development later on. You will not be making a lot of assumption and then test it and fail, and then problematics happening, pop up everywhere. Not like that. But when you do the research properly, when you understand what the user needs and want in the beginning, when you are designing and developing some things that people want and need, then your project will become more smoother later on. Okay, and I'm gonna share with you guys something really simple. That is what we call as RACI matrix, RACI matrix. And this RACI matrix is helping you when you are doing research within your own company or organization. First of all, we have to be responsible, which means like research, we should not try to just do it here and there, or like everybody need to do research by themselves and then coming out with a solution by themselves. Not like that. We need to assign member and the time. Like, someone is dedicated to collecting data, someone is dedicated to collect information, and so on. The team can still do the research, but we need someone that is responsible to collect this. Okay. Second, we need to be accountable. So all the research that we are doing, we need to have the results that we are agreed upon with the team. Okay, we cannot just be doing research here and there without any metrics, without any goals that we want to achieve. We want to know something, whether it's from the users, whether it's from the market, whether it's the product itself. We want to be accountable with our results. Okay. Third, we want to be consulted, which means like the input that we get is based on the direct impact of the work of our users, of the work of our team member, and also based on their expertise as well. So we cannot just be making a lot of research by ourselves, but we need to consult different people, whether it's expert, whether it's users, whether it's your team, and so on. Okay, and then we need to be able to inform the results of the progress, the results of our research. Okay, whether it's whether it's a small team, whether it's a big team, whether you have so many layers, we need to use our research as a data-informed decision instead of just keep it within your own self or within your own team. If you are able to use these ideas like responsible, accountable, consulted, informed, then you will be able to create organizational approach, much more organized approach of your research process. Okay, so this is how we do research without taking so much time, because we are organized, because we have a proper plan, because we are responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. Okay, so this is the first one. And if we do this properly, then our research context, our research data will be helping us in the product development later on. Okay, second, another reasons why people doesn't want to do research, right? Second reasons, we already know our users. So this is the common reasons why they doesn't want to do research. If you guys follow my previous video, I explained a different type of the user needs. Our users are coming from a different background, different stages of life, different needs and different wants. So when someone's making an assumption about, we already know our users, like everything, it's not possible, okay? Because our users keep on changing based on the different situation, different stages of life, different behaviors. So we need to keep on researching and understanding them deeply, okay? So the validation or the rejection of assumption and a hypothesis is very important for us as well. So we cannot just making assumption and hypothesis everywhere, but we need to understand and validate which one is our hypothesis that is correct and which one is not, okay? Based on the user's behavior, based on the user's motivation and so on. Okay, and also the only constant is change. We can discover new insight that would have been harder to see without further exploration. So our users, they are normal people like you and me, right? We have a different situation, conditions, stages of life. So when they are changing, we need to be able to embrace the change and then fulfill their needs, whether it's right now, whether it's in the past or in the future, okay? So this is why we have to do research. And then also another excuse, okay, don't say excuse, another reasons why they doesn't want to do research, why people told you they have no time to do research, okay? So I want to mention here, like research is not just 1 or 2 person job. You can assign someone to be responsible for the overall research, but research itself is a process of co-creation. Co-creation with who? With your team, with the user, with the stakeholders, and so on, okay? And when you do the research, you have a clear reasoning for every design decision that you do, because when you get the data from the research, all this data can support you when making the design decision. Second, you can also highlight interesting and provocative insight. So when you guys have an insight, have an understanding, have a light bulb moment, you guys can share it with the team and you guys can brainstorm together. So this is actually improving the product features, the co-creation process. Third, discovering your user's core needs by asking 5 whys. So when you guys are understanding the needs, it's not only the basic, the functional needs, but also deeper needs. Is it emotional needs? Is it a social need? Is it security needs? And so on, okay? And you guys can do it by asking 5 whys. Why you do this? Oh, really? Why you did this again? And then why and why and why until 5 times, okay? If you guys wanted to know how to do user interview properly, then stay tuned in the next Design You video, okay? So creating an easy to use products that delight people. So the product that you guys created, if it is based on the real research, the product will be able to delight users because it answers the user needs, wants, and goal, okay? So thank you so much for learning about how to convince your stakeholders the value of research. Please join the Design You and connect with me and with all the Lazada designers. If you guys have any question, please leave a comment below and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.